It's the Wizards on the road for this one with an interconference game today. Wow, the fans making a lot of noise here inside the arena. The Sacramento Kings are getting settled in. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. We'll be catching up in a bit from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And you look at both these teams, Doris, able to play through the low block offensively. It's a lost art to really maneuver well down low.
You know what I think is, in the NBA, because these athletes are so great, the defenses have become so sophisticated. One thing you have to be able to do is create easy opportunities through the low post. Because if you're slogging every single time to get a basket, it's so hard. Sometimes it's got to come easy, and no better way to do it than through the low box.
What's more reactionary, the offense or defense? What dictates, do you think, the first one to make the step?
In an ideal world, as an offensive player, I want you reacting to me. I don't want you dictating what my space is on the floor. I want to take my space.
And now Washington's starting group. Wall and Beal, the incredible backcourt tandem. Porter and Morris, the duo at forward. And it's Gortat in at the 5, down low. And so the ball out of bounds. Collison touched it last. Let's send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Dave Yeager. David?
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that when you're playing against a team as good as they are inside, you have to stop the easy looks. He said if they can keep them out of the paint, they'll be in good shape to win. We'll see, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And so it's Washington with it, and Beal kicks the Wall. Beal the pass to Wall. We're about 1 minute into the first. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Cousins. And here we go with Collison running it up the court. And the Wizards looking to build a new practice facility south of the Verizon Center on the grounds of the former St. Elizabeth's Hospital. Doors expected to be completed in 2018.
And Kevin, this is a project that will include housing and retail space, a 5,000-seat arena for the women's basketball team. Nice to see some development in a neighborhood, Ward 8, that could use the extra tax dollars.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Darren Collison.
And for a franchise that competed for the Western Conference Championship a number of years ago, it's really been a lot of turmoil for quite a while. I mean, the Kings have had ownership changes, coaching changes, personnel changes, front office changes. I mean, that's been the one constant, is the fact that they consistently are in change mode.
The pass to Aflalo. Cousins with a screen on Beal. Collison kicks to Cousins. And concerning all the drama that seems to surround the Kings, you know what cures all of that? Winning.
Yeah, and the best teams in the league, they win with camaraderie. They win with integrity and trust. The Kings are knocking on the door, but they still have some ways to go.
Now here's Collison. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. Fires from 14, and there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Collison. Cousins has got his first points in this one. Wizards have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Beal against Aflalo. Beal can't get that one to fall. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Collison kicks to Aflalo. Back to Collison. Gay with no one around. Good on the triple. Gay's got 5 now.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Morris. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Morris making things look easy right now. What a rhythm.
Outside Collison. Gortat with the block. They retain possession. Here's Morris. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Boy, when you see Markieff Morris, you can't help but think about what went down in Phoenix with him. There certainly was some fighting going on between him and other teammates. He demanded a trade several times, eventually just taken out of the rotation, even though his skill was good enough to be on the floor.
2 shots.
That one is off. With Morris and his Phoenix exit, eventually, Doris, he was traded to the Wizards, and that was a move that was probably best for everyone involved.
Right, Kevin. It made you wonder why they didn't do it sooner. Things started to go south in Phoenix when Markieff felt betrayed by the organization for trading his brother away. And luckily, all that's in the past, and Markieff can focus on just playing basketball.
And he's good on the second. Boy, in the last year, the Kings, Greg, went all in, even trading a couple of veteran contracts to the Sixers.
Yeah, and they used the cap reshuffling to sign Kufus and Rondo, a number of others as well at the beginning of last year. And regardless of the outcome of last season's games, those moves made this team much more competitive. And now the question is, can they build off of some of that momentum?
You know, he's had a tough quarter shooting the ball, but one thing you have to give him, he's fighting out there.
Gay sets the pick for Collison. Gay outside. Out to the right wing. Puts it up. No good from Cousins.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Morris a screen. The feed to Beal. Off the screen. The Wizards with another miss.
He's trying to make something happen, but obviously it's been a tough quarter.
Gay dishes to Afflalo. Screen by Cousins. Outside Collison. Back to Cousins. Gortat with the steal. And here we go. Washington fast break. Beal's running. That gives them the lead. Beal's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, just like any true shooter, Bradley Beal not worried about the defender at all.
Collison with it. Now Beal defending. Collison kicks to Cousins. From 10 feet out, Cousins with another miss. The Wizards with the lead. Beal, that's for 2. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Beal's got 6 points. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's stolen by Wall. Good work there as it goes.
Well, defense leading to offense. Wall with the anticipation, making it all happen.
For Sacramento, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Collison, the pass to Gay. It's stolen by Wall. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And doing a great job here just stringing together solid possessions as they build that lead.
You know, they've made every possession count and doing it for an extended period. This is nice.
Cousins dishes to Gay. Cousins with a screen on Porter. They get it again. And Cousins gets it to go.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Wall against Collison. And Wall kicks to Gortat. The shot's good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
There are a lot of great things that Gortat does on the floor, Doris, but you feel that he doesn't sometimes get enough credit for his rebound.
Well, I think you'd probably concur with that, Kevin, because year after year, Gortat is near the top of the league in rebounding. This guy's one of the best at tipping the ball to himself to secure the rebound. And not only does he get a lot, Kevin, but he does it in limited amounts of time. There are a lot of guys getting a lot more minutes at that position.
Wizards leading by 8. All with it, picked up by Collison. Here's Morris. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. He has 5.
Well, this is how Morris makes his living. Lethal on the mid-range jumper.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
You know, it seems to me on a regular basis, we see John Wall do something on the basketball court that makes your jaw drop. His ability to find open players with his passing, the way he can get to the hoop, making the most complex moves seem pedestrian.
And some changes here for the Kings. Caspi, he's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Barnes comes in for Rudy Gay. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. And a switcher also for Washington. Nicholson's checked in. Here's Collison. With Wall, he really does seem to make this spectacular happen on a regular basis. Doris, he's helped by the fact that he has unparalleled athleticism at his position.
Well, no doubt, Kevin. This may be the most gifted athlete at the guard spot in the league. And once that was Wall's main strength, but he has taken big steps to shore up the rest of his game. His passing and decision-making have come a long way, and he continues to find ways to be a better point guard.
The Kings have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
One of the worst in the league a season ago, just 72%.
He's off on the first. Doris, you spent a lot of time covering basketball in the Big East. Back at Providence, you were all Big East as well. Who are some of your favorite NBA players to come out of that terrific conference?
Well, the 2 guys that come to mind are Chris Mullin and Patrick Ewing. Now, I was a Georgetown Hoya fan because I love John Thompson. He's a Providence College grad. And I told Chris Mullin that he was absolutely horrified. He said, DB, how could you be a fan of the Georgetown Hoyas and all that Hoya paranoia? I said, Chris, I loved your sweet stroke, but the Hoyas were my team.
Such a physical conference, too. And I think they brought a whole new texture to the game of college basketball.
Oh, there's no question. To me, that's when I became a fan of college basketball. I chose Providence College because I was a Big East fan.
Kidding.
Oh, no question about it.
I think about Dave Gavitt, too. The late, great Dave Gavitt. I know you knew him. You respect him. His legacy lives on.
You know, Kevin, the thing about Dave Gavitt is he's one of the rarest type of individuals. Those with vision.
Well said. And the first one at the line is good. Burke, he's checked in for Washington. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And the Washington Wizards last season, Doris, 41 up and 41 down, and ended up missing the playoffs for the first time in 3 seasons.
And remember, Kevin, this was a team that had made it to the second round and looked like a factor. And injuries played a role, and the East got better. And a new coaching staff will see if they can get back on the winning track.
To the wing right side, Oubre kicks to Beal. The dish to Oubre, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And remember, you know, he grew up in New Orleans, but Kelly Oubre had to move to Texas after Hurricane Katrina. Some tough times that he said put a little bit of a chip on his shoulder to this day.
Two shots.
Free throw, good, Oubre. And for the Wizards, health has been a problem. Last season, the third most games missed doors to injury in the league.
And Kevin, think about this. A player like John Wall, who managed to stay on the floor, he was hampered by injury. And they say the best ability is availability. Like any team, the Wizards need to be close to full strength to really be successful.
Both good from the line that time. The Kings trail by 9. McLemore, the pass to Barnes. Kicks it to Temple. Sacramento moving it around. There's McLemore. A putback. It's good on the putback.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Burke dishes to Beal. Mahimi kicks to Burke. Feeds it to Nicholson. Lets it go from 14. And he hits the jump shot.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Temple, the pass to Caspi. Here's Temple. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. From deep, McLemore buries it from three-point range.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Come on, as a defender, you have got to fight harder to get through that screen and stay with your man.
Now, here's Burke. Back to Beal. A three ball. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession. The Kings trail by 6. Here's Temple. Now Caspi. Back to Temple. Down low. Here's Koufos. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Kelly Oubre. The Kings have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. Well, Doris, of course, we all know you've had a chance to meet and interview so many coaches and players throughout the NBA. What are some of the best things about that?
Yeah, I think maybe the most surprising thing about interviewing NBA players in particular is they are very much like you and I. There are periods of great confidence, but if they start to struggle, just like you and I, their confidence can come and go, and they need positive reinforcement. I think the thing I've learned is most often NBA players, aside from the great and sort of distinguishing skill, they are people first and foremost.
The Kings trail by 5. Pass to McLemore. And Temple kicks to Caspi. Dishes it to Temple. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Burke. And it's good. Caught through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
What's up? And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
You know, it's playing fast, but they're also making exceptional decisions in transition.
The Wizards have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year. And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Here is Caspi. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. McLemore, no good. Wizards leading by 8. Fires from the wing. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Boy, his shot's a little off tonight, but they're out in front because other guys are stepping up.
And he's good on the 3-ball. And that's now 7 points for Barnes.
Yeah, you can't afford to give up too many open looks from deep. Nice job offensively to recognize the opening and pick up 3 points.
Outside, Beal. Back to Burke. Mahimi a screen. 6 on the shot clock. There's a screen. Fires from deep. Burke can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Barnes kicks to Caspi. Pass to Kufis. Barnes outside. Tries a three. But they recover it. Here is Caspi, guarded by Mahimi. That one falls. Now it's just a 3-point Wizards lead.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Mahimi a screen, launches it, and it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And Temple kicks to Barnes. He feeds it to McLemore. They set the pick. Temple, and he hits it to tie the game up. Temple's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Mahimi a screen. Here's Beal. They get the rebound, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Wizards have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. First one falls for him. Smith checked in for Nicholson. One is no good. They could retake the lead after trailing for a while.
Nice work to hang around and just give yourself a chance. Put yourself in position.
Here's Temple. He has 5. Back to Caspi. They set the pick. 1 second left. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Wizards lead by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And John Wall spoke prior to the game. He talked about the identity of the Wizards team.
Defensively, just being that gritty and grimy team that makes it tough for teams to score in the paint. I think we can be a very great team.
The Wizards not exactly the first team that you think of when it comes to gritty and grimy team defense, but maybe he's really got a point here in how tough the Washington defense can be.
And you don't get there without the defense. I'm especially impressed that Wall has that mindset.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Well, you can't afford to show these guys the ball because they'll pick it from you quick, and that's helped account for this lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Kings, the Wildcat pair of Cauley Stein and Cousins are down low. Collison and McLemore are the guards. And it's Gay in at the 3 slot.
You know, you think about Jamarcus Cousins, that every time you feel like he's kind of nearing his ceiling, he just explodes through it. I mean, some of the stat lines he put up, they're legendary. And if he weren't already difficult enough to defend last year, he added the ability to stroke that 3-pointer. I mean, you're talking about a 7-footer with the complete repertoire on the offensive end.
Now here's McLemore after Darren Collison's miss. Shots good by McLemore.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Wall. He's got 6. Passes it to Burke, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ben McLemore. That'll be his second foul of the game. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for McLemore. about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Screen by Smith. Here's Burke. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Burke's got 5 now. And talking about Cousins' new outside shot, he hadn't taken more than 22 three-pointers in an entire season before last year. Oh, quite a change.
Yeah, everything Cousins is doing skill-wise on the money. Maybe you'd like for him to shoot for a higher field goal percentage, but that could be nitpicky. The important thing is the total effect he has on his team.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we've seen DeMarcus Cousins become one of the elite big men in the NBA, dominant in the post and even adding a three-pointer to his game. But at times, his temper has overshadowed his talent. Cousins says he's now turned a corner, saying, "My mind has grown. I understand the league better. I understand the politics of it. Now I'm becoming the professional I need to be. It took time." Guys, he understands he now has to lead by example.
He wants to win, David. We know that. Thank you. Well, we've seen a lot of players come and go in the NBA, Doris, and for the players that have a great career, what is the common aspect that threads these great players in your mind together?
2 things: talent and work ethic.
Well said.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. Kings have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And Aflalo kicks to Cousins. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Cousins has got the lead up to 4 now for the Kings. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. The pass to Porter. Morris outside. He kicks to Wall. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. For Washington, they have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. Free throw good, Smith.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And Washington making a change here. Nicholson's checked in. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And DeMarcus Cousins, such a polarizing figure for coaches and fans alike. And this is dating back to his college days, even at Kentucky.
Yeah, maturing some, but obviously that fire burns bright within him. His passion is what helps fuel that production, especially when you start comparing him to other true centers.
Yeah, I like him forcing the issue inside. Wall playing with purpose right now.
Collison kicks to Gay. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Sacramento shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
No good on that one. Gortat's checked in for Washington. He hits the second from the line. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. And Wall kicks to Porter. Collison against Wall. Down low. Gortat misses.
You know, tried to do it there instead of look for his teammates, and I think he'll pass the next time.
Allison with it. Gay outside. Cousins dishes to Aflalo. Shot clock at 5. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And there's Gay. That's good on the assist by Aflalo. Aflalo's got 3 assists now in this one. And Wall kicks to Nicholson. There's a good screen. Up top, Burke. Washington gets it back. Goes up again, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Shooting 1.
The Wizards have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts. That free throw good from Gortat. Well, you just have to love the motor of Gortat. Always is moving to open space doors, keeping the defense on their toes. And when the ball goes up, you know he's going to be crashing.
Well, I think, Kevin, you would agree that very few other big men move as much as Gortat. He's got great timing on when to dive in for a rebound, and his movement creates so much chaos for opponents. And I think it also opens up opportunities for the guys around him.
And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Nicholson. Sacramento's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Outside Collison. Gay outside. And Rudy Gay with the slam.
And that is a punch to the jaw. This came as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game.
Ooh, well, I don't think he planned it too far in advance. That was one of those things, you know, Greg, that just happened. That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Here's Aflalo. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to go on Trey Burke.
You know, Aflalo, he comes into the league as a defense-first player, but he has turned himself into a real threat on the offensive end.
First free throw is good.
You know, from the earliest point he entered the league, Aflalo has been known for his defensive prowess. He is so tough to lose in the half-court game, and it's been that way his entire career.
And so Aaron Aflalo nails both of them. Aflalo did come into the league known for his defense, and that defense, Doris, may not be as sharp as it once was, but he's still a tough matchup.
Well, so much, I think, of defense is played between the ears, and Aflalo does everything he can to prepare. He always knows the tendencies of the guy he is guarding and does what he can to put you out of your comfort zone. And a lot of defending, to me, isn't necessarily blocking shots or getting steals. It's just about making life that much tougher for the guy you're guarding.
Here's Nicholson. Aaron Aflalo picking up that last basket. Inside, got a piece of it, and stolen by Cousins. To the middle, intercepted. Ball against Collison. Fires the 3, and that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
Boy, his shot looks so much more fluid this quarter, hitting at a much better clip.
There's the screen. Left block shot on the way, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. The first free throw is good. Sacramento making some changes. Caspi, he's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Barnes comes in for Rudy Gay. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Washington. Beal comes in for Burke. And both free throws good for Darren Collison.
Well, he's just got terrific touch at the line. We've seen that over and over again.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
You know, I like the stoppage in the action. Regroup, devise a new strategy moving forward.
Wizards trail by 4. And here's Wall. 8 points for him. And Gortat kicks to Oubre. There's the pick.
Big call there. That's his second foul with a lot of time left in the half. He may be taking a seat.
The Wizards have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10.
Shoot 2.
He misses the free throw. And the Kings making a change here. Koufos is checked in. And the second free throw, good. Kings leading now by 3. Barnes outside. Collison kicks to Caspi. Back to Collison. Drills the three-pointer. Collison's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Oubre kicks to Wall. He dishes it to Beal. Takes the 3. Koufos grabs the miss. Koufos has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Now here's Wall. He's got 8. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Well, physical finish by Wall, and if you're defending, you've got to get your money's worth. Now, we all know John Wall has been the subject of media scrutiny during his tenure in D.C., and so much expected out of him that when the team comes up short, obviously the blame falls on him. He is the leader, but sometimes it feels as if he's the only player to get blamed.
That's good from Wall. Well, with Wall and the media, Wall himself said that he'll make sure to read every critical piece about him. Thinking is, Dorsey can't just read articles when you're playing well. He'll use any criticism as motivation.
And isn't that, Kevin, exactly what the great players do? They find motivation wherever they can. And I think you have to give credit to John Wall for not shying away from criticism, right? What makes you get better other than when people are challenging you?
Here's Gortat. No good on that one. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. And McLemore kicks to Barnes. Sacramento gets it back. Koufos. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
The free throw drops for Koufos. That one misses. Wizards trail by 4.
Third foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
Side out.
You know, I think with the injuries that Bradley Beal has had to deal with in his career, it has taken a toll on his development. He's never played a full season in the NBA, and it's pretty hard to maximize your game when you're always fighting back from injury.
And the first one drops. With Beal, he said himself that he might need to be on a minute restriction for the rest of his career. Of course, that's not a good sign.
No, it's not, Kevin. In the past, Beal has played quite a bit every time he's been available, so this would be a tough adjustment if that happens. For Beal, you need to do whatever it takes to stay healthy on the floor. He's a big-time talent, but he can't help his team if he's injured more often than not.
Now here's Beal. He has 7. Good D by Barnes. Here's Temple. The feed to Casper. From deep, McLemore. A three-pointer is right on target. McLemore's got the lead up to 6 now for the Kings.
Boy, he's been dead-eyed tonight, and the whole team has prospered from that.
Here's Gortat. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. 9 points for Marcin Gortat.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
To the middle. Koufos the pass to Barnes. There's the dish to Casper. Barnes outside. 6 to shoot. And Temple now atop the key. Plenty of space. Rebound, Washington.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Now Oubre. Wall dishes to Gortat. It's Beal on the wing, guarded by McLemore. Wizards need to get a shot off here. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Beal.
You cannot allow Beal to just catch and shoot. That's a warm-up shot for him.
Barnes kicks to McLemore. Feeds it to Casper. In the corner, it's McLemore. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside, Beal. So the wing on the left. And Wall kicks to Oubre. They set the pick. Pass to Mahimi. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Stellar defense to alter that shot. You could tell his release was a tad awkward.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Koufos has got 6 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Temple, covered by Wall. Barnes can't get it to go.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
It's Wall with the drive. And the shot falls short this time.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Oh, the confidence he exudes, the toughness. He just gets inside shooters' heads.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
There's a screen by Gortat. Now here's Wall. He's guarded closely. Beal gets a wide open look. Here's Mahimi. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the
defender all over.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game. That free throw good for Mahinmi. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Sacramento. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Washington. Mahinmi hits them both. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Kicks it to McLemore. Here's Caspi. Good work defensively by Smith. Wizards trailed by 3.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hold it.
Right, which they should. No reason not to use the rest of the clock here.
Here's Temple. 5 points in the game. Barnes outside. From deep, McLemore. No good that time.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
He really does a very good job of extending out to the shooter, but always under control.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. The Kings on top, leading by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Dave, a lot of offense in the first half. What does the team need to do defensively?
The rim is what we have to protect, which means that they got to keep the ball out of the paint as much as possible.
Thanks for your time, Dave. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
First half in the books. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, welcome back as we break down all the action. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. The second quarter was a tight battle, but they were the slightly better team. Not by very much, however. What'd you think about Sacramento, Kenny?
Well, one place they had the edge was on the offensive boards. They converted those extra possessions into points. Nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than forcing a miss and then giving up a second attempt. The offensive glass is going to pay big dividends for them.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
They were strong in transition. Seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted, playing an outstanding game. If they can keep it up in the second half, they may wear the other side out.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report, as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
A nighttime glimpse of the Tower Bridge, one of the landmarks here in Sacramento. Welcome back, everyone, to the capital of California. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Kings leading now by 3. Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Beal and Porter are out on the wing. Morris pairs with Gortat down low, and it's Wall in at the 1 spot. Collison, no good.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Yeah, that's the look you're working toward with your offense. Hurts when you don't hit it.
Now, here is Morris. Morris with the screen for Beal. The putback. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Kings shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Aflalo, no good. Wizards trail by 3. Outside, Wall. There's a screen by Gortat. Morris with a screen on Collison. Wall, no luck.
Not what they were looking for. 3 straight misses to start the third.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Dishes it to Cousins. Puts it up from 12. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Wizards have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Gay against Porter. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter.
Sometimes even the simplest things are ruined, but they've got to be frustrated with that turnover.
Collison with it. He has 7. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
One thing you like about a guy like Aflalo is he's done a great job of improving his offense during his time in this league. He has developed into a very reliable three-point shooter in his career.
Two shots.
That free throw, no good. Now you look at how Aflalo was early in his NBA career. He rarely even took threes.
It really wasn't until his 3rd or 4th year that Aflalo started becoming a deep threat. And he's had a few off years, but overall he shoots a terrific percentage from deep. You know, usually you'll find him hovering at or above the 40% mark. And listen, that's spectacular for anyone. Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Here's Porter, and the rejection by Cousins.
Well, listen, we know this guy plays a physical brand of basketball. Gortat is going to make the officials make a call.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw.
Well, great lineage for Gortat. His father was an Olympic boxer. His mother played volleyball on the Polish national team.
Now here's Cauley Stein, covered by Morris. Cousins, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Cousins has got 5 points in the quarter. Wizards trail by 7. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Wall passes to Morris. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 6 assists in the game.
Now, the thing about Markieff Morris, he does a terrific job converting inside.
Now, here's Collison. 7 points in the game. And that one's good by Gay. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Oh, man, you just hate to see something like that.
Boy, injuries, you know, they can change the complexion of a matchup, sometimes an entire season.
Matt Barnes is checked in for Rudy Gay. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And Beal kicks to Gortat. Outside, Wall. Pass to Morris. There's a screen by Gortat. It's taken away by Collison. From outside the arc, Barnes can't get it to go. Wizards trail by 7. And there's the call on Matt Barnes. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Burke, he's checked in for John Wall. On defense, Sacramento. Outside, Beal. To the inside. Count that one, and the Sacramento lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket for Morris.
Playing with a high level of activity inside. This is the Morris we like to see.
Left side, Collison. From down in the low post, it goes. Collison's got the lead back up to 7 now for Sacramento. Morris a screen. Burke dishes to Beal. Lets it go from 11. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Beal's got 12 points in the game.
You know, whenever Beal gets a little breathing room, he just knows how to make the defense pay.
A follow the pass to Collison. Screen by Cousins. The feed to Cauley Stein. And a follow wide open. He shoots. No good on the triple. Wizards trail by 5. And here is Beal. 12 points for him. Gortat misses. Afflalo goes in. Afflalo with another miss.
Well, what a force this guy is inside. And you can tell the defense wants to limit him as best they can.
Porter against Barnes. Outside, Beal. There's the triple. Buries it from 3-point range. 15 points in the game.
Now, this guy's deadly from the perimeter. Beal never hesitates.
Afflalo kicks to Collison. To the inside. Here's Cousins. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. Cousins has got 7 now in this quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Passes it to Gortat. He feeds it to Burke. Here's the screen. The pass to Morris. Back to Burke. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Woo, you talk about threading the eye of the needle. He has an uncanny feel for this game.
Time now for an injury report. You've got a chance to check up on Rudy Gay's status. David?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Kings. They checked out his foot, and it appears he may have sprained his toe on that play. He's definitely out for the rest of tonight, and he'll probably need some recovery time beyond that. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Really appreciate you finding out how he's doing.
And, you know, I know everyone is rooting for him to make a quick and full recovery.
Well, I can tell you this. He has the pain tolerance to come back earlier than expected, and the kind of toughness, too.
Here's Burke. Aaron Afflalo picking up that last basket. Here's Beal. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Well, for Bradley Beal, he's just an incredible three-point shooter, and Doris always has been since he came into the league out of Florida after growing up in the St. Louis area.
Well, think about this, Kevin. Beal has never averaged less than 4 three-point attempts a game in his career. This is one of the most consistent three-point threats in the NBA, and his shot is effortless. With how well this guy shoots, you almost wish he could shoot more often and see how far he can take his game.
And the second free throw, good.
Now, how's this stat for Bradley Beal? The first player since Magic Johnson to have 3 25-point playoff games before he turns 21.
Now, here's Collison. 9 points in the game so far. Cauley Stein kicks to Afflalo. Hits it from 3-point range. Afflalo's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, that's a great play. Some confidence that time. He found a nice gap in the defense, didn't hesitate, let it fly.
the dish to Burke. They set the pick. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
No good on the free throw. Sacramento making a switch here. Caspi's checked in. And he's good on the second. Sacramento leading by 5. Now here's Collison. A follow outside. Now here's Collison. Not a lot of room. 5 to shoot. Cousins. Washington with the rebound. Beal dishes to Burke. Nicholson kicks to Mahimi. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Sacramento making some changes. Ben McLemore, he's checked in for a Flalo. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Darren Collison. The Wizards also changing it up. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Andrew Nicholson. Oubre comes in for Porter. And John Wall subbed in for Trey Burke. The Kings leading. Barnes outside. At the top of the key, Caspi. He kicks to McLemore. Kings moving the ball around. There's the 3. That one doesn't drop. Now Washington takes it the other way. Outside Beal. Outside Wall. He dishes it to Smith. High arcing shot. Wall, no luck. Sacramento's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Wizards have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Wall's got it all tied up now for the Wizards.
I just love to see John Wall take it inside and get the job done. Shows how versatile he is.
Wizards have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. To the paint, stolen away. And now Sacramento on the break. Here's Caspi. Soft touch off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Kings lead. The Wizards shooting 54% since they had a chance to talk things over at halftime. They're looking locked in out there now. Wall passes to Smith, and the shot goes down.
Well, that's just a nice decision by Wall. Found him wide open.
The Kings shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. To the inside, here's Cousins. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14. Wizards trail by 4. Outside, Wall. It's Beal on the wing. Lets it fly. No good off the back of the rim.
He's been so inconsistent from the field, and that makes it hard for these guys to catch up.
And McLemore kicks to Caspi. Inside. Feeds to Temple. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
That's just terrific team basketball leading to a bucket. Great feed, better finish.
The Wizards have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. And Beal kicks to Wall. Back to Beal. Lets it go with a 3. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got his 8th assist in the game. Kings leading now by 3. Temple dishes to Casper. Back to Temple. From deep. Rebound, Washington. Here's Wall. He's got 13. Out to the right wing. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Yeah, I think that's where you swing the ball around. Try and find a better passing angle.
Outside, Beal. Pass to Oubre. Out to Smith. Dishes it to Mahinmi. Just 5 on the clock. Beal with another miss. And the Kings shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
That free throw good for McLemore. And he sinks the second. Darren Collison, he's checked in for the Kings. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Wizards trailed by 5. Outside, Beal. Right wing. Now, here's Mahinmi. He's guarded closely. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Mahinmi's got 5 points now in the quarter. 1:30 left to play in the third. Screen by Cousins. Collison against Wall. Right side, Collison. Baseline jumper. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Wall. Great D that time from Collison. Kings leading now by 3. To the paint, here's Cousins. Drops in the layup for 2. Cousins has got 20 points.
Boy, very difficult to defend when he gets into this kind of rhythm, which has been all quarter long.
Mahinmi kicks to Wall. 44 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Tries it from the top of the key. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Wall's got 15.
I'll tell you, that's a good contest right there, but John Wall is locked in.
Now Collison. 9 points in the game so far. Cousins, the pass to Collison. On deep, McLemore. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wall against Collison. Now here's Wall. Guarded closely. Screen by Smith. For the tie. Wall with another miss. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Kings lead by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And now let's hear what head coach Dave Yeager was reviewing with his team.
You got to help the man guarding the basketball, whether he needs help or not. Be ready.
There's Dave Yeager emphasizing team defense, wanting everyone on full alert.
Yeah, I mean, you need the threat of someone rotating over at the very least. Otherwise, the offense can just cherry pick their matchups.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. The Wildcat pair of Cauley-Stein and Cousins are down low. Aflalo is out there with Collison, and it's McLemore at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Sacramento leading by 3. Aflalo kicks to Cauley-Stein. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Three-pointer. Aflalo, no good. Washington shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Beal from long range. It's rebounded by McLemore. The Kings shooting straight 49% from the field. Kicks to Cousins. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
Here's Cauley-Stein, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
The awareness there, Kev. Aflalo finding the open man.
And Wall kicks to Morris. Back to Wall. Outside Beal. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc. That doesn't go either for Beal.
Just a case of doing too much. He has to look to get his teammates involved, and his shot's just not there right now.
And good that time.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Wizards trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Down low, here's Nicholson. It's tipped and stolen by Cousins. Outside Collison. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Pass to Cousins. Shoots off the screen. Kept alive. Oh, that's blocked. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Barnes, he's checked in for McLemore. The inbound pass. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Here's Wall. Now the feed to Morris. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris.
Just keep things simple. No reason to rush things there.
Outside. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Aflalo outside. Clock at 6. Collison for 3. Washington with the rebound. Morris has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Boy, in the latter stages, his shot is off. At least they're still winning.
And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Beal.
One of the top assist men in the league. Go to work, John Wall.
There's the pick. Collison kicks to Cousins. Kick out to Aflalo. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got 3 assists in the game. Porter with it. Back to Wall. Morris dishes to Nicholson. Second chance effort. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein. And that one falls for Nicholson. And so Nicholson nails both of them. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside Collison. Here's the screen. Barnes outside. To the middle. Here's Cousins. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins. And the Kings making a change here. Temple's checked in. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Gortat's checked in. Both free throws good from Cousins. Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Morris with the screen for Wall. Passes it to Morris. Shoots a fader. Nice D from Cousins.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Beal against the Flalo. Outside Collison. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Cousins.
Shooting for Sacramento, DeMarcus Cousins. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Cousins. So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike. Now for Markieff Morris, he feels like he has found a home here in Washington. As soon as he was traded to the team, he felt welcomed and enjoys, Doris, the close-knit relationship the team has within its roster.
And you know what, Kevin, for Morris, that's a big deal to him. He is at his best when he's comfortable with the situation he's in. And if he feels welcomed, he'll focus on his play, and that is when he's at his best. And listen, he might become a fan favorite with the way he will gush on about this Wizards organization.
It's intercepted. And now the Kings fast break. Here's Collison. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the Kings lead by 10.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
He really has to get it off that quickly. Any hesitation when you're giving up that kind of size, it's almost sure to get blocked.
And Garrett Temple, not the most well-known player around the NBA, but Doris, he is a consistent help guy to whatever side he's on.
Well, I think, Kevin, the effort of Temple is a big reason why he's always finding himself in rotations. The other big reason is he is valuable because he can play anywhere on the perimeter. You can have him run the point in a pinch. You can have him play off the ball at both the 2 and the 3. Very helpful when you're trying to figure out matchups.
Sideline, our reporter David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Scott Brooks had to say to his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Wizards trail by 10. And Wall kicks to Morris. Now the pass to Gortat. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, he's a big-time load inside. Gortat able to convert with the defense closing hard on him.
Collison, the pass to Cousins. The dish to Aflalo. Got a piece of it. And here's Wall. He kicks it to Porter. Shoots the three. They grab their own miss.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now here's Collison. Now here's Cauley Stein. He dishes it to Cousins. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Collison dishes to Aflalo. Cauley Stein with it. Morris is there. Morris with the block.
And when Morris is protecting the rim with that kind of effort, what a lift for his group.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Impossible to block that shot with the size difference. He had a very good look at the rim.
Now here's Wall. Shoots from the baseline. Gortat wide open. He fires. Morris. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. And Temple kicks to Cousins. Aflalo outside. Back to Cousins. Shot clock at 6. And the Kings check on 2 more. Wizards trail by 10. And Wall kicks to Morris. It's Beal on the wing. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Caspi, he's checked in for the Kings. Free throw good. Beal. And he can't hit the second. Here's Gortat. And finally they hit one. Gortat's got 4 this quarter.
When he gets that close, more often than not, Gortat is going to convert.
Aflalo, no good. Wizards trail by 7. Morris outside, takes the 13-footer and off the front iron, and in it goes. 16 points for Marcin Gortat.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
And Temple kicks to Collison. 14 feet away. The shot misses. Wall with some nice D. Washington's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
He's showing off a polished skill set, is Markieff Morris. Didn't get him the bucket, but earned a trip to the stripe.
Free throw good for Morris. Kufis checked in for Sacramento. And Morris drops them both.
What a story from Markieff Morris. Taken exactly 1 pick before his twin brother Marcus back in 2011.
Now here's Collison. Cauley Stein passes to Aflalo. Beal with the steal. And And another miss by Washington.
Ooh, he was open there, guys. I'm sure he's kicking himself that he didn't capitalize.
Left side, Collison. Feeds to Kufis. Gortat with the steal. Here's Wall. Gortat controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Now, Gortat is a space eater, and you've got to put a body on, or he's going to burn you with putbacks like he did there.
Collison dishes to Cauley-Stein. Beal against the Flalo. 5 on the clock. Cauley-Stein kicks to a Flalo. Great D that time from Beal.
The guy, that's the shot he'll take, again, if he's given the chance. We all know he can knock that down.
Morris a screen. Morris with a screen on Collison. Collison against Wall. Outside, Beal. Looking for Gortat. He gets it there. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Unbelievable quarter. He believes every shot he takes is going in.
Now, here's Collison.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
They throw good, Darren Collison. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. On offense, here are the Wizards. They're on a 15-6 run. Wall against Collison. And Wall kicks to Gortat, and the basket is good. Gortat's got 13 points in the second half.
A critical bucket for them. Gortat answering the bell.
And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. The Kings making a switch here. Lavissiere's checked in. Washington on D. Pass to Collison. Pulls up on the elbow. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And the Kings lead by 1. Washington has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. And Beal kicks the Wall. This is to Beal. Morris with the screen for Beal. Shot clock at 6. Fires from the wing. Stolen by Collison. To the inside. Here's Labissiere. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on John Wall.
And Labissiere is astonishingly good in these spots because he's a big target. When his team needs a bucket, he oftentimes delivers.
Richardson, he's checked in for Ben McLemore. And that one falls for Labissiere.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Here's Wall. The offensive rebound. Kicks it to Morris. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on Darren Collison.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Kufis checked in for the Kings. Barnes comes in for Richardson. That's off as well, so he misses both. Kings leading now by 4. From deep, Aflalo. That one, no good. Great D that time from Beal. Wizards shooting 40% in the 4th. Ball against Collison. Outside, Wall. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
Oh, you love to see guys come through in the clutch. A nice play by John Wall.
Collison up top. Tries again. Yes!
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
But he didn't let the pressure affect him one bit. What nerves.
Washington calls timeout. They're behind by 4. There's 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Wall up top. Second chance shot. Here's Morris. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
But intensity, focus, difference maker in the clutch. Markieff Morris doing work.
Collison kicks to Kufis. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Kufis dishes to Cauley-Stein. 6 on the shot clock. The feed to Barnes. Cauley-Stein with the screen for Barnes. And for 3, Collison. Rebound by John Wall.
That was a half-hearted pick. And he was just going through the motions on that possession, and now it ends up costing him.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're losing by 2. 16 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
My question is, will they go for the 2 to tie or 3 to win?
And it's still within reach.
Maybe, but they've got to score every time they touch the ball.
Pass to Porter. He feeds it to Gortat. Here's Morris. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Darren. You guys were down by double digits. What did Coach say to get you guys back in the game?
Well, good teams don't lose their boys. You know, we understand that sometimes there are going to be games like this, but the most important thing is that we just got to get the win.
And you wound up with the win. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. It is time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, DeMarcus Cousins. A virtuoso performance in the third quarter. Got hot, and his teammates fed off that the rest of the way.
He just put on a clinic. That's the kind that makes you want to just take notes. Like grab your pad, make notes, because you're never going to see something like this again possibly. Combining an elite skill set with an attack-first mindset. Wow, incredible.
I don't think anyone has come as far since entering the league as DeMarcus has. Tonight, we saw what a force he's become in the low post. He got all the moves, got the attitude, just a tremendous competitor. And he's got cool hair, too. Not that I'm looking, but it just looks pretty cool.
And that's it for tonight, but we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.